Alrighty, hopefully this is filming correctly. Yep, it is. I'm in Lubbock, Texas, Flying J. Real quick, real simple. Sorry for the background noise, there's a lot of traffic. Yep, sitting out here next to the highway. Actually, crossroads of two highways, 62, 82, and Interstate 27. Lubbock, Texas. Good little place. Very desert. Not a lot around, but then again, I haven't seen that much of it yet since I'm only driving through it. But I'm gonna stay here tonight. I got to make my delivery to Brownfield, Texas tomorrow morning. They don't open until 9. I'll wake up probably around 7. It's a 38-minute drive. I'll be good. It'll be a Monday morning, so it'll probably be about a 45-minute drive. But yeah, touch base on a couple of things. I've been asked by several people this question. In drive-away, do you log? Understand that we have to do the same thing truckers do. We have logs to keep. In drive-away, do you log driving your personal vehicle back to Wakarusa or Goshen or whatever yard we're going to? And the answer to that, it varies between companies, it varies between officers, it varies between states, it varies between everything. All right, now since I've said that, let me say what the federal FCSMA says. It reads as, and I say that reads as, I'm going by memory, so I'll probably be wrong on how I'm saying this, but it reads as, no, if when you drop your load, if or when you drop your load, and you return and you are dispatched on another load and you return to terminal, in our case, yard, in a passenger vehicle, you are required to log on duty time. When you drop your load and are dispatched on the next load out and you return to terminal in a passenger vehicle, you are to log on duty time. So what that means is that you are driving with the capability of without being under driving. All right, so you don't have the 11-hour rule because you're on duty. Now I don't know how that works exactly, but that's the way it reads. Section 295 something, I think it was, or 395 something. But my biggest point happens to be is that if you talk to an officer, he will tell you, one officer will tell you, and this is funny because I walked up to 3 officers, 3 state troopers sitting in Cracker Barrel, which I paid for their meal because I'm that person. I'm the person that pays for law enforcement's meals when I see them sitting in a place. But the thing of it is that I asked them, I said, hey, here's the key question. You guys are state troopers. You guys are out there doing the log books and understanding log books more than anybody, I would presume. So what is your point? And I said, I'm going to ask each individually to answer it individually here. And I said, when you return trip back to the yard, are you on duty or off duty in a driveway situation? One of them said, you mean you log anything while you're in driveway? Okay, we'll skip you. You sit on that side of the table and the other 2 will sit here. All right. And of course, each one of them had a different way of looking at it, but yet they did have a discussion about it, and we had a discussion about it. But in either case, I get the answer of you don't log at all because you're in a passenger vehicle. I get the answer of you have to log on duty time if you're going straight back and it's all done within the same day. I get all kinds of different answers. Alrighty. But the one thing I keep on getting, which is consistent with everybody I've talked to, and that is, if you are headed back to terminal and you have a 10-hour time frame you will be down, it doesn't matter what you log, because once you do that 10 hours, all logs are now void, because now you're classified as on your 34-hour until you get back. All right, I don't understand that one either somewhat, but I do understand it to a point, is they're telling you that, hey, if you're going to have 10 hours down in that same 12 hours or 14 hours of on-duty time, you might as well just go ahead and do the 24 hours and let it go ahead and elapse into 34 hours, and you have your downtime, your 34-hour downtime. So those are the common things I'm getting. And remember, or look at it this way, I have asked somebody from Bennett, I've asked somebody from Starfleet, I've asked somebody from Horizon, and all of them pretty much we did the same thing, answered the same way, being different on each aspect of it. And every one of them, as soon as I said something about the article, they're like, oh, well, look that up, we'll get back to you. Yeah, whatever. No, some reason some of these companies always think that they're hiring stupid people, when you're hiring us for a reason, because we do have a mind, all right, and we have abilities. But in either case, I know I'm not referring to Horizon or Bennett or Starfleet, actually, on either one of those. A couple other companies I've been with. But yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna go inside here and get me something to eat here at the Pilot, and get me something to drink, and I'm gonna sit here and do some research on a couple other things and get a few things done and study a couple of things, because I do want my CDL. So I will catch up with y'all later. Peace, love, and jelly beans.